crazy in regards to a slobber knocker. My name's Dan Banner. Once again, your host here tonight for tonight's match. And starting off, St. Clair versus the University of Akron, of course, band phase from map 1. But before we get into breaking down these bands a little bit here, as we see some of them happening in the background here, want to give the tail of the tape for this matchup. University of Akron is the CollegiateR6 champions from the last semester. St. Clair have yet to beat them in CollegiateR6 matches. I may have said that wrong on a previous stream, but if so, my apologies. But yeah, we've yet to take them out. Both of us are sitting here with a 3-0 record in this season so far. This one, somebody's coming home with a loss here today. And of course, here, St. Clair looking to take that W, but Akron obviously looking to defend their title. So, shall be an exciting one. The hardest challenge that the St. Clair R6 team has had to put up with so far. As we do see the bands just about wrapping up here as we get ready to hop into our very first map, this one being Coastline. So a relatively comfortable spot for the Saints Gaming squad. We get to come here pretty well every week, so it would seem. And then for the first two maps, St. Clair, we're actually in the blue side, not the orange side. Apologies. But St. Clair get to play on attack for both of the first game, or for game 1 and game 2. And then as we go along, we shall definitely see what happens for game 3, as if it is necessary. And then let's take a look, of course, at our starting lineups for these teams. So on the University of Akron side of things, we got Kerma, we have Arv, JetCon, IMAT, and I'm forgetting one other. Hennessy is the 5th member. And of course, on the St. Clair side of things, we do have JM Beast, Big Papa, Rapid, Kira, and Domo Cookie Bear. And this is the first time I've seen Domo in action here for the Saints, so possibly a new pickup here coming in from St. Clair, or no, there is no alternate accounts allowed in this league. So, first time for Domo. Looking forward to seeing how he performs, and we already see a decent change coming out here from St. Clair with Domo bringing Twitch right away. This is looking like a rather aggressive operator composition coming out here from St. Clair as we finally get into our very first attack. And then we already have shots fired, like, basically as soon as I look up to the side here. Arv going to be taken out. Domo Cookie Bear starting things off right here for the Saints, taking the first kill onto Arv. Rapid on a different side, trying to make a bit of a nuisance for himself. Big Papa already into the building, moving forward. Could find one, completely caught off guard. Big Papa taking JetCon out. Could find himself a second, does know. Players on the steps, not going to be taken out though, however, as Surma going to take that kill. At least trading 1 for 1 in the end, but St. Clair up a player as we move into 2 minutes. Still plenty of time on the clock for them to make something happen here. And then a big thing to note here already in this attacking round is the fact that Arv went down so quickly means that the value of the smoke pick just got completely lost. A lot of times you want to try and save that for later. Oh, nice little snipe there by Domo, actually taking that camera out. But with the smoke grenades being gone, the last minute delay from the smoke gas, of course, is no longer a thing. Rapid right underneath the site has a grenade ready to go. Does not realize there's a player essentially right above him, and it's going to be Domo moving forward from the window, actually. Getting a bit of a takedown there as IMAT goes down. It's going to be Surma and Hennessy versus the world here. Again, Beast along the side, Rapid. The duel on the stairwell, he's going to win that battle. And it's going to be all up to Hennessy for this very first round. Starting it off right, finds himself a double. Jam Beast is on site with the diffuser, however. So the timer has been activated for him right here, right now. Still full HP. So relatively healthy. Trying to find himself a pick through the wall. Not going to happen just yet. And I don't know if that was JM Beast or Kira, but one of them is outside, so this is going to be a difficult spot for Hennessy to try and break through. He knows that they're going to be waiting there, however, he's not going to be able to get the jump on them.
Defenders have located the
Okay, spotted out, Kira. Going to lay him out. St. Clair going to get the first round here in this game. All right, so that's the kind of start that the Saints definitely want to see. That one, even though Hennessy did bring that close, was able to pick himself up a double in that last round.
attackers need to locate and defuse as many
Was not able to clean things up. So, I mean, if Hennessy gets himself that opportunity once again, but has maybe another member or two alive to help him gather some information, we could definitely see him pop off. So, of course, it's just the first round in this game. Plenty of matches, or plenty of rounds still to go in this first one.
Attackers have located a bomb. 5 seconds to insertion. Razor wire is deployed. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
All right, off we go. Round two just underway. Now, hopefully for the side of Akron, Arv finds himself a bit of a better spot to try and hide, because that first round did not go very well for him in the slightest. We do see Domo picking up the buck this time by trying to add some extra destruction, possibly blow out some floorboards or some ceiling tiles, and possibly get a better angle on the attack. Rapid and Jam Beast throwing it out, leading the charge here. Kira looking to probably get a sneaky shot through the floor on him, but not going to happen this time, as we see Rapid with the sledge, of course, finding angles. He barely not going to be able to spot out the player on the lower floor. Kira took a massive amount of damage, however. Little murder hole in the wall just ahead of him, or possibly someone snagged him from below. Going to be hanging on for his dear life there. All right, on target, actually. Arv not in the best position. It's going to be peppered by Domo, but they're not going to be able to finish him off. Oh, so that's Hennessy sitting there waiting. Shots fired, and it's going to be Rapid. Going to be able to take the kill from the hatch and take care of Arv. So once again, the smoke going down extremely early in this round. Beast and Big Papa now looking to move forward, working the drones, getting as much information as possible, and okay, IMAT from below with the Nitro Cell. Take care of that, but a nice grenade plus Big Papa's aggression. Down below on sight almost, barely hanging on with his life. Of course, if he does get knocked down, the Zafia ability to be able to put himself back up is definitely going to be useful. Domo going to find Hennessy, but IMAT going to find one right back. Big Papa going down. Diffuser is being planted currently by Jam Beast. So on site, ready to go. We have Rapid up top with a decent angle. It's going to force JetCon and IMAT to move and try and get rid of this diffuser. And the attack so far from St. Clair seems to be pretty well on point. Able to get the diffuser down both times. And Domo with the double to clean up this round. St. Clair going to go up 2-0. One after another, line them up, takes them off by the noggin. Beautifully done there by Domo. Welcome to the squad. 5 kills already for Domo in this game, starting off strong.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
All right, this time for Akron, they're going to be defending on the second floor. See what they can hold off here. They got peppered pretty badly from above by Domo and Rapid in that last round. So maybe having a little bit of extra height will give them the jump instead, maybe be able to catch them as they come through the first floor. Or will they opt for a roof down play? We'll have to see. We come out here for round number 3. Now, nice thing here for St. Clair, I was mentioning before as we were just getting started, but in regards to the maps being picked in this match, the first ones we're getting is Coastline and Cafe. These are ones that the Saints have played over and over again, are definitely going to have solid strategies on already. However, if this does go to a game number 3, University of Akron have actually picked Oregon for the map, so that is definitely a personal pick to them. I will feel very nervous for St. Clair if we do end up getting to that game 3 scenario. And that's a nice little jump there onto Domo. Arv getting himself on the board after having the first 2 rounds a little bit rough. Papa moving forward, JMB still outside. Kira getting peppered from the window. Not going to be able to answer back with any damage. Taken down to 3/4 HP already. Papa goes down. Hello, IMAT. Doing work so far, and before St. Clair even really finds their footing in this round, they're already down 2 players. IMAT taking a little bit of damage. Rapid still up on the rooftops, dodging grenades apparently as this moves forward. Gambisa, a bit of a duel here with one of the players on the side of Akron. And that smoke finally getting some value. Going to really flush Jam Beast out of here. It's going to be forced to use the Thatcher grenade to try and stop any sort of electronics. Of course, use that EMP.
Device is going dark.
But there are a lot of members of Akron right outside this door if he is not careful. Literally right around the corner on both sides and below even. Well, Saints are feeling a little bit swarmed here. Definitely a scary spot to even pull out for a drone for a second. Jam Beast is going to find one. We have Kira upside down, rappelling from the windowsill, trying to make something happen, and finds the evening kill here as IMAT goes down 3-on-3. St. Clair still just barely getting onto the site, but oh geez, walks right into one of the members. It's going to be traded out right away, but another trade. So now we're down to Kira versus JetCon and Hennessy on the side of University of Akron. JetCon a little bit worse for wear, but still not too bad. Of course, Diffuser is down. Akron knows where it's at, knows he's going to need to come that way. Get a quick pickup. Using the breaching charge there from Ash to try and get something started. Not going to happen, however. Hennessy going to clean that one up, and Kira goes down. So, University of Akron getting themselves on the board as we have ourselves now a 2-1 game. Much better round there for Arv as he was able to actually make use of the smoke. And it looks like he might be switching off it this time. I don't know if it's a specific pick for the kitchen or if it's a confidence thing. Like if you don't feel like you're going to survive to the end of the round, you can at least still put your mute jammers down, and they'll still be valuable. You'll get your like your gadgets are down. You've done your job at least a little bit, even if you go down early. And then the pulse being 6-picked over here, so that can be a little bit crafty for Akron if St. Clair isn't too careful. Of course, with Pulse, for those new watching for maybe one of the first times at home, his gadget is the heartbeat sensor, so he can detect heartbeats through walls, through floors, and he also is oftentimes carrying, especially in this situation here, he carries a nitro cell. So if he spots you with that heartbeat sensor and there's a soft floor or a soft wall, you won't even know what hit you, and he'll be able to blow you up right through the floor. It can be a devastating move, especially if St. Clair are not aware that it is coming. It was 6-picked over, and of course we're on a delay, so even if they wanted to, they can't tune into the stream to possibly get a peek, because of course we are 5 minutes behind the action. No sneaky shenanigans here. The Domo goes to the rooftops, going to be opening up some hatches once again. Kira looking to go through the side here, right by the DJ booth. I'm going to make his way through, destroy a couple gadgets while he's moving through. He's going to wait for, I believe it's JMB, to drone him out. Big Papa and Rapid are nearby as well. Rapid jumping in. Nobody currently on this side. That was a bit of a, I think that was a charge from Kira to blow through the wall, or through the floor, rather. Get some extra vision, have the Akron squad start scurrying a little bit. So Kira's on site, Rapid's on site, and Domo is on his way. He's right above everybody. Gets a bit of an angle here, but we have shots fired by Kira, getting himself a double headshot. Domo goes down. Can he answer back through the floor? Not going to be able to do so. Going to move forward. It's Hennessy picking up one. Of course, that was onto Domo. It's going to force Kira to run for the hills for the moment. Rapid's still here in the penthouse, looking to try and get something started. As soon as he walks in, as he pulls the grenade, walked into vision. Arv gonna get out with his life just ever so slightly. One more shot though, and it'll definitely blow him over. And that's gonna be Arv going to get the kill onto Kira. So 3v3, some wounded health bars as Arv is going down as well. I think Jam Beast may have just barely tagged him there. Rapid gonna finish him off, however. Less than a minute left in this play. Saints need to move. They do have eyes on this site as of this moment. Big Papa moving forward. Could be finding one in a moment if he's not careful. Opens fire right into him. Surma down. Diffuser is on its way. However, Hennessy is going to answer with a kill onto Papa. So it's all up to Beast and Rapid to make something happen here. Rapid taking a huge chunk of damage. Hennessy on the Maluzi does get one. Rapid is in a bit of an odd spot here. He has to move now. He does have a doorway to try and make something happen, and he gets completely baited. He did not end up going for the counter defuse until Rapid moved. Big plays coming out from Hennessy. Those are the plays that we were expecting from him after seeing him pop off a little bit during the first round. He really makes it stick that time and ties us up 2-2. I tell you what, this is exactly the kind of match I was hoping for when I was told earlier that this is two teams with 3-0 records. One of them a past champion here in the CR6, last year's champion at that. And we're going back and forth already. This is what I like to see. Domo possibly with the 6-pick switch was playing Buck the last 2-3 rounds or so. With it being on the first floor, don't know if he's going to want to switch that or not. Looking like he's going to stick with it anyway. However, I'm at with the 6-pick over to Vigil, so Crafty going to play there. Of course, him being able to completely disregard cameras and drone vision if he pops his gadget in time. So you don't know that's coming. You think you're completely clear to walk into a site and get completely blasted because you did not know that I'm sitting there ready to go. Of course, Arv and Surma probably, or Arv rather, he's the one with the shotgun, sitting around doing a little bit of extra refurnishing of this close line house.
Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
One of the things you have to keep in mind is, sure, even though you think that, oh, you're closed in, you're in a wall, you should be safe, being able to blow open a wall just to help move yourself around, not have to go through a doorway, like shortcuts or like safer pathways, and make or break a round. So that's why you'll oftentimes see defenders pull out the shotgun, pull out some grenades, and blow up their own defensive forts. And shots fired right away. Domo going to pick up JetCon. ADS is, of course, already down and about, so his gadgets are at least going to still be a part of this round. Okay, JMB spotting out one of the members. What's out another? Big Papa.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Rapid moving forward onto site, trying to keep things quiet. Did a couple shots, but that's going to be... It's nearly getting his head taken off. Knows that he could be in a bit of a pickle. Kira is here for backup. JMB still outside, waiting until he can figure out which way is the safest to move forward. Rapid goes back outside as well. There is one member of Akron sitting there ready to go. Rapid sees him out. That'd be huge. He actually nades him out, so Arv going to be taken out. Smoke off the table once again. With a minute 30 left to go. And Clair taking their time. Kira finds one. He's not going to win that duel, though. Did not spot him up there. IMAT being crafty as always up here on this extra platform. And Hennessy's going to trade this out, so... Or not trade it out, going to go up 2. Rapid getting peppered here as he whips out the nade. Jambi's going to breach onto site. Try and possibly defuse this right on the couch. He's taking a little bit of a long time, however, and he's going to be in a rough spot as he's the only one left versus 3. Not going to happen. That defense was strong there from the side of University of Akron, and they take their first lead in this set. Hennessy leading the charge here for all teams, finding 9 eliminations for himself so far. And IMAT, especially with that last round, just really starting to show up. Akron getting all warmed up and good to go here. Ready for the long haul for this matchup. Of course, like I was saying before, they always have the extra satisfaction of knowing that their map, Oregon, is the third map, the decider if it does go into a 1v1 or if it is a 1-1 after 2 game.
Defenders, protect your bombs
English,
from
what
being
is it?
defused by attackers.
Absolutely difficult. Don't mind me. But anyway, round 6. Just about starting up here. We'll have the halftime switch very shortly. Let's see how the Saints end up pulling off their defense. Run around here with Arv as he does a little bit of refurnishing, like I was saying before. Just being able to go from room to room just by hopping through a wall instead of running into the hallway.
Fortified the wall! 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are moving to defuse
We have
the bomb.
Domo on the Maverick this time by, so he's been playing Buck for most of this game. Finally switching off and using something with maybe a little bit more breaching potential.
Reloading.
I mean, you have Kira playing Ash, you have Rapid on Sledge, of course, so they have soft breach for days. Zafia as well, not to mention there with Big Papa. So they have soft breach, but they need something to deal with reinforcements, and it can be a little bit difficult if they do not. Some gunshots coming back and forth here. Kira going to find the best of it so far, finding the initial kill onto Surma. Domo in the building, moving forward. Kira not too far behind. Wrap it on building as well. Domo going to lead the charge here. Saints, we start clearing through the halls, take out some of the defensive cameras. He's still outside, just trying to give the direction here for the rest of the St. Clair squad. Moving forward, Big Papa closest to the site right now, looking to pick off somebody who's turtling in the back. IMAT took a little bit of damage somewhere in this matchup, but still A-okay and could still get the jump on one of the St. Clair players. Of course, being able to dodge drone cameras if he sees one and pops the gadget. Big Papa, Jambeast from one side, Kira, Rapid, and Domo from the other. A good smoke coming out here from Arv, actually, shutting down one side of the attack, so they're going to have to stall this out. They're just going to jump this thing, though, and Hennessy's going to go down. Domo, and the extremely aggressive play, going to secure that kill, but he's sitting there with, like, 1 HP. Going to be forced to run outside for at least the briefest of moments. Big Papa looking like he's ready to reach on through. The Sorianing grenade shot in. Domo, the only one on the flank, going all the way around to the outside. The rest of St. Clair still sitting here at the aquarium, ready to get something moving towards the A site. Beast gets onto site, going to get the diffuser down, and there is crossfire here. However, Saints are not winning this one. Papa goes down. IMAC gets himself a double, does not take Beast down in time, however. Here with the double as of this moment. Rapid with a solid grenade to take down IMAT, and they should be able to defend this. Kira found the last member of Akron alive. That is JetCon, of course. Jambeast with the flank possibility. If necessary, this diffuser is not going to be going down. All up to poor JetCon. He's sitting there waiting, but he knows that there's going to be people right there as soon as he touches this thing. Sure enough, there's Kira. Saints tie this back up. Domo and Kira on the tear so far here for Saints. Meanwhile, I see IMAT still leading the charge for Akron as we have the halftime switch. Going to stick to that second floor. This time's, of course, Saints' turn to try and make it work. And from the Wamai, we're going to bring Pulse out. So Domo looking to get a pick, as well as just being an absolute information overlord with that heartbeat sensor.
Attackers discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
All right, Saints got themselves all situated up. 3-3 going into the half now. Let's see how this University of Akron attack is. Majority of teams I find tend to like defense a little bit better than attack. So if that is the case for Akron, going even might be a little bit scary for them. Unless they're just absolutely amazing at attack, so we'll have to see. Surma bringing Nomad for this first attack as well. There was times where we would see Saints players constantly jumping out of buildings, going for extremely aggressive spawn peaks. However, the player. I think it was might have been Miracle who would do that. Miracle currently not on the starting lineup, so if they're expecting that kind of play it, the Saints are not going to give it to him.
Bomb located
Dan
by
Beast on his tried and true Maestro Rapid, going to be going down extremely quickly. Tried to switch over to it, but before I can even get there, he gets popped. So, very similar situation like we would see with Arv over and over again, where value of the smoke is going to be lost with him going down so early in this round. Domo leading the charge with the heartbeat sensor, trying to spot somebody out. Doesn't know there's somebody there, as you can see the gunshots coming through the floor. If somebody peeks their head just maybe a little bit too far, they're definitely going down. Just dancing around this door frame. And actually, it's going to be Kira from the opposite angle. Going to take care of that shot onto Surma. Nomad down and out. Gambi's getting peppered ever so slightly here on the site. Where is Hennessy at right now? Sitting there with Diffuser. They're looking to possibly get something started here as they're currently sitting in the aquarium and elsewhere. Kira going to find Arv. Taking them down. Hennessy onto site. Big Papa is there, but can they actually spot it out? It's going to be not quite too late as Hennessy does manage to get one, and Beast goes down as well. Big Papa shot out. There's only one left now on the side of St. Clair. It's all up to Big Papa as he accidentally takes off the head of Kira, so a bit of a misplay there coming out from St. Clair, and they are going to get surrounded and taken out. A little bit of error in executing that defense is going to leave the door wide open for the University of Akron. Saints going to try that one again, considering, of course, that was an execution flaw compared to a strategy flaw. See what they can do to hop back into this one.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Of course, as the Saints are setting up for round number 8, of course. Didn't do it earlier, but I want to thank the sponsors, of course, that do make Saints Gaming possible. Of course, it's the St. Clair College itself, the St. Clair Alumni Association, the SRC, of course, Student Representative Council, Zuckman School of Business and IT, PC Outlet, and Tim Hortons. Thank you all so much for supporting our endeavors here at Saints Gaming. Okay, round 8 underway. The attack is moving forward as have Arv here on the Habana, going to be probably blown through some reinforced hatches if it does in fact call for it. In regards to the team composition itself, nothing changing too much here, I don't think, from the side of St. Clair. Drone denial here by Kira on the Malusi. Kind of interesting, actually, because the matches that we'd seen so far from the Saints in the past so far this season, Belusi has been banned in every single game. It wasn't that she was too new and was like perma-banned, no, just teams did not want to play it. So it's interesting seeing it get let through here, as Kira could be in for a face tank of this breach, and he did actually eat a flashbang, and that was the go for Surma. Domo gonna pick up one right back though, gets the instant refrag. Moving forward, checking to make sure that was a dead body. And Beast on the top of the steps. Up on the first floor. Rapid hang and type up on the second, and same with Domo, 2 on each floor as of this moment. Arv still up on the rooftops. Jetcon looking, checking and see if anyone's thinking about doing something cheeky around the windows. Not going to be the case, but that could be the opening for Hennessy to start his attack.
Bomb located by attackers.
Jetcon on site, looking to do some damage through the floor. Domo going to find a kill. That's Hennessy going down. Probably saw the spraying into that door a little bit earlier and put himself in a position to punish somebody coming through. Arv taking some damage. Jambeast in a bit of a duel here as he gets a little bit of damage done from below.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Almost still moving forward. Jetcon moving forward as well. Going to be breaching things up on the other floor from the outside. Arv on the bomb site, actually. Could move forward. Does have the diffuser. Might be able to sneak through, but it doesn't look like he's got the confidence to do so, and he may have waited too long and gave it away. As Rapid was there with the gas canister ready to go. IMAC going to get himself a kill. 10 seconds left on the clock, and they need to move. They need to move now. Arv's going to get one. Of course, Rapid's got the shotgun ready. It's Saints. What do you think happens in this game? And that is going to be St. Clair getting the defensive win. Beast picking up a kill with that Maestro turret as well, just to make things even more difficult. Take out the diffuser carrier and just make things absolute living hell here for University of Akron. And this game's still tied. Hennessy thinking about making a last-second switch here, and is in fact going to do so, opting from the long-range soft breach of the Buck, switching it out for the overall utility of the sledge, especially if you can find a Maestro camera, just to smack that thing off the wall and you never have to deal with it again.
Discovered the location of a bomb.
Yeah, but that play we saw in the last round and for the defense for St. Clair is basically staple St. Clair play if I were to ever point it out with my, I guess, untrained eye, but as a viewer and a fan, how many times do we see St. Clair stall it down to the last couple seconds with the smoke, and then Rap is just sitting there with a shotgun? That just seems to be the way of the game here for the St. Clair defense.
Defuse a bomb.
Yeah, round number 9 all tied up for a piece. Overtime is definitely on the plate here of possibilities with the way these teams have been playing.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Saints started off strong, then all of a sudden University of Akron get 3 back-to-back, and then it's just been back and forth trades since the halftime rounds. I see moving forward, making that sledgehammer work for him, just blowing additional holes through the walls. Of course, the guy was discussing earlier about safer movement, easier transitions, being able to just walk through the wall rather than go into the hall, which is probably much more defended. Solid play overall. Beast opening fire, not going to find his target this time by. Demo does not realize it. Does spot the drone right there, going to knife it out of the way. Finds another one. So a lot of information getting shut down with these drone kills. Akron may be moving blindly depending on how the rest of their support players are doing.
Changing megs.
Kira just opening fire, seeing if he can catch somebody off guard. However, if he's not careful, could find himself, I believe that is Arv, right there below. Could be wrong, however. very quiet start to this round. Finally going to get some shots fired through the wall. Domo getting brave, looking to see if they'll actually go through. He's going to just walk right... What on earth was that from Domo? A little bit of a misplay. It's throwing that kill away. However, it's going to be answered quickly back, as that's going to be Kira getting one onto IMAT. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have any sort of reasoning for Domo's death on that one. You saw the bombs fly, or not the bombs, the bullets flying through. What made that safe is beyond me. Diffuser coming out, but it's going to be the smoke coming out here from Rapid. Hennessy slowly but surely taking damage by sitting in there. However, Arv right there getting himself the kill onto Big Papa. There is still smokes available here for Rapid if he wants to try and maybe sneak a defuse in. Might try to squeak it in early. Can he do it in time? No, it's going to be the Nomad charge coming out from Surma. He's still battling it out. Kira gets one, gets two, still hanging in here. There's 20 seconds left on this thing, but it's all up to Kira to try and make sure this diffuser gets taken down. But there's two to deal with, and he has to deal with the disable time. Did he spot the player up on the side? Oh my god, what a shot. He gets himself the quadra kill. He's trying to defuse this thing. He does not have any more time, but it is going to be, I think, Arv taking him down. That really, really had me nervous there for a second there, Arv. He had to stop that diffuser, otherwise it would have gone off. But that is going to be the cleanup by Arv, the cleanup from Akron to secure themselves a lead once again here in this match. Back and forth, back and forth. This is what I like to see. I swear I say it on every single broadcast, but I could not stress it enough. Of course, the hometown crowd here is on Saints Gaming CA is, of course, St. Clair College, but that being said, it doesn't mean I like to see the Saints blow everybody out of the water every game. I love, first and foremost, seeing a fantastic match, and I'm glad that so far here, seeing this back and forth game number one, this excites me for the rest of this match moving forward.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Yeah, Kira definitely hopping off in the last couple of rounds, really getting himself a ton of secured eliminations. And then Rapid had the right idea with the smokes, but unfortunately it was too slow. Hennessy snuck onto the point and got that diffuser down. It was very surprising. There was like a minute left or so on the clock, and it was a 4v4. I'm very surprised he was able to just hop onto the site and just plant it, whip it out and go for it, but sometimes
5 seconds to go.
the crazy aggression can slip by and can still
Attacker's
work.
objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
We have ourselves a run out. This is Domo looking to get a little bit aggressive. Gonna patch that back up real quick, however. Of course, he did 6-pick over to this Vigil, so they very well may not have seen it coming. But he made his position just a little bit too well known. And okay, Big Papa finds a kill onto Hennessy real quick. Take out the leading fragger on the side of Akron.
A bomb has been located. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Time to ring some ears.
Okay, Arv going to be blowing some holes through the wall here, of course. Hibana does not care about reinforced walls due to the gadget. Able to blow small rectangles into the wall, reinforced or not. It may very well be Arv leading the charge. Does see the Maestro turret, going to try and blow it off the wall. I think that was JetCon able to secure that. Arv looking to move forward, thinking they spot somebody else onto that bomb site, knowing where they have to go. You can see the drones coming out from the side of Akron, looking and taking their time before they actually hop onto the point. Rapid, of course, smokes still in hand, ready to go if he does want to start firing them off. About a minute 30 left on the clock. Irma moving forward, hasn't spotted anybody just yet, double checking the steps. Are pretty well right behind him, actually. Minute left to go, not too much time left here for Akron to make something happen. Going to be using those nomad charges to at least stop any sort of additional flanking, but it does not matter because you can't stop it from coming up. Nice little angle there from Kira. However, going to be peppered out. JetCon going to find Domo. You're going to have to run for the hills for the time being. Could possibly get smoked by a nomad charge if he is not careful. With 3 left on the board, 40 seconds on the clock. Akron moving forward, getting spotted out. They're going to just try and put it in the exact same spot as last time. This time, wrap it a little bit quicker on the smoke. Still going to be doing enough damage, but it's going to take Arv out. But the disabler, or the diffuser, does go down anyway. JetCon takes out JM Beast. There goes Big Papa as well. This could be the run for JetCon that he needs, as Rapid and Kira are the last ones alive. Kira finds one. We find the other. Rapid gets flagged. He blasts him in the face with the shotgun. And that is going to be a diffused, or a diffused diffuser. And they're going to secure themselves this win. And once again, back and forth like I was saying. This is what I like to see. St. Clair and Akron putting on a show for us here today. Back to hookah we go here for this 11th round. Domo's currently sitting on mute. I would not be surprised to see him be the one 6-picking over to something, however, but never mind, that's not going to actually happen in the slightest. A bit of a switch up from Domo as we move forward onto hookah again. You're really stepping up these last couple rounds, and of course IMAT, JetCon, Arv, everybody on the side of Akron are doing pretty well as well in regards to eliminations. Of course, that being said, can't go completely off what you see on the kill feed, because there are of course players who take a more supportive role, and there isn't exactly a stat in the game that that can show you their involvement. So
10 seconds left.
it isn't everything. They still still like to see a nice juicy number in the elimination feed.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it. Reinforcing the wall! Drone activated.
Okay, moving forward, Hennessy blowing through the wall, going to be moving into the building. Does have, I believe that was IMAT droning him through. Is going to possibly spot the rear end of one of the St. Clair players. They do ping it out, so they have a rough idea of where they're going. Oh, is that a shot through the drone hole? Sneaky little play there from IMAT and Hennessy. A good little duo there, droning that out, spotting it, and finding the craftiest of angles to shoot him through. Nicely done. JetCon into the Sunrise Bar, moving forward. Of course, right below the B site, so he could possibly look to make a play once his teammates are above and able to kind of scout him out a little bit for him. Arv taken to the rooftops as well. Surma trying to get something started, going to be spotted out from the rooftops. We're going to have Arv breaching through some rooftops or some of the walls. Kira and Domo looking to get something started now. Moving slowly but surely towards the bomb sites.
A bomb has been located.
Rapid's still healthy, still has the smoke available. Gonna ping it out though. Does understand that there are some players coming through the outside. JM Beast in position to deal with it if they do in fact come from the window. 1 minute left on the clock here for Akron to secure this attack. Still got plenty of healthy members on the team. Kira barely not going to be able to spot out the player up on that high ground. A little bit of action here at the B side. Jam Beast does have somebody right around the corner. Just can't quite see it. It's going to be a flashbang coming out. Not going to affect him. Going to be rapid with the smoke grenades to try and slow this attack down. However, they may be at the other site as of this moment. Hennessy is there with the diffuser planting in progress. They might be able to sneak this over once again. How is this diffuser going down? Never mind, it did not go down in the slightest. The nitro cell at the last possible moment. I am an absolute liar. That diffuser did in fact go down. So again, St. Clair somehow letting the diffuser get planted when there's so many people still left alive in this round. 2 members to 3, 2 to 2 now. One of them's actually down, so it's all up to JetCon to try and keep this diffuser alive as it's starting to do work. 20 seconds, takes down Kira. It's all up to the newbie. It's all up to Domo to secure this, and it is not going to happen. JetCon coming in clutch, securing that round and taking the lead for them once again. Going to be trying Hookah again here, as it is now game point for Akron if they can secure this one. However, in the last 6 rounds, no team has won twice in a row. So in theory, with that pattern, St. Clair get themselves back tied up and force overtime in this very first game. But can the pressure of it being match point be enough to tilt St. Clair away from this one? That will have to be the question this time by. And of course, a big thank you to everybody tuning in to these matches. I see in the chat, of course, that we do have people from both schools, both colleges, or both teams. Always a blast to cast for both of you. And thank you for tuning in.
10 seconds to go. ADS deployed and ready to go. 5 seconds to go.
Alright, so Saints betting it all on defending Hookah. We'll have to see how they pull this one off. Hennessy and 2 others leading the charge as we move forward towards the building. Diffuser in hand. Hennessy's been able to sneak some really quick diffusers when you would not expect it to actually happen. Been about 2-3 rounds in a row that we've seen him stick it with like 3 to 4 members of the opposing team still alive. Which, at least personally, I don't see that too often at all. Khan already inside the building. Everybody else, however, are just sitting waiting on their drones. Gotta be careful, however. Right around the corner, I do believe that's Domo, I think, inside the building. If they would have turned the corner, they would have gotten blasted. However, they're going to opt to go a different direction. Little did they know that that was a good choice.
Bomb has been located.
Arv back on the rooftops. Of course, going to be looking for some breaches. Rapid goes down pretty quickly in this one. Nice shot from IMAT. JMB's going to be lit up as well. 2 of your big turtlers here on the side of St. Clair going down. And this is pretty much the exact kind of attack that St. Clair did not want to happen. But they're trying to answer back. Big Papa, Kira, both answering with 1 kill apiece. Diffuser on the board, planted, ready to go. A very similar situation here for St. Clair. Try and possibly keep this game going. Papa with eyes on it. But can he wait in time for Kira to possibly get a flank? He's going to get absolutely blasted by the Nomad charge from Surma. And that is going to clean things up. Right when Akron needed it most, they get themselves 2 rounds in a row. So they're going to be taking game number 1. Fantastic match between these two. Start things off. 17 kills for Kira. But just overall, the tactics were better for Akron in this very first game. Whew, well, that was definitely an exciting game number 1. And of course, this is a best of 3. St. Clair want to keep that win streak alive. They really have to make it work. And map number 2, of course, is going to be at Cafe. So we're going to be having that match up next. Within about 5 minutes, we're going to take a very quick break, and then we'll hop right back into the Rainbow Six Siege action here on Saints Gaming CA. Stay tuned.